Let's fucking do this. There's gonna be some kind of bows. So if you weren't here last time,
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Kaine was taken away by a floating cube, as was the prince. Oh, wow.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
The cubes! Who's the prince? Where's my Kaine? Such dramatic music for him being taken away in a cube.
Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
It's time to stop being polite and start going ape shit.
What is this thing?
I see. Okay, I just gotta work through the different layers of it. Oh,
I
jeez.
detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Okay, so they're gonna switch out. This represents me overcoming Cube so that I can use all of her time to do stranding. Okay, I need to block more often, I think. Oh. Oh. I'ma be careful. Oh, they go so fast. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No idea what the protocol is for this. Ah! Ooh. Yeah.
How mindless.
Okay. What's next, motherfucker? It's a big
Guardian of
roll.
this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
Oh, got him. Oh, jeez. Ah. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, what are we doing? They maybe not come back this time? What do we do?
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Hey there!
Kaine!
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
She ninja.
Ah!
gotta find his weak point. Help Kaine. God, I really like her standing pose there.
How did you find us?
Too bad about her butt.
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Damn, girl.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Fuck off, book.
Drag her. Oh jeez.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
I've got money. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep my health up a bit. Oh jeez. No. No, they don't. They're not glowing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my fucking god! Ah, scheiße! Scheiße! Oh man, here comes a swing. Aha. Yeah. Shit. This next forma. Oh.
This should prove interesting.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna be super good at this. I only have so many healing items. Okay, I got that. I'm not a Toho, I can't handle this. Gotta keep doing my homing shot. My homies. Oh, am I gonna do a finishing move? Oh my god. Not as exciting as the big fisty. What's up, boy? Was that his mask? I remember the robots wearing that in Automata. Oh my fucking god, this game. It knows. It fucking knows. That's rude.
Prince, my liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've been? Ah, the royal mask.
Our people have suffered since the king's death. It was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations. Oh, I was too young. Oh, let's just talk. Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it. This mask is an emblem of the king. With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more. Oh, it's cute that he's wearing it like that, like a doofus.
My prince.
Rules do not exist to bind you, they exist so you may know your freedoms. Those are the words of the previous king. My father. And now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct?
Of course, hail. All hail the new king.
No, it's because they're actually speaking a language that isn't real. They're speaking like pidgin Japanese. So they didn't bother to translate that part. I apologize to you, my forward friends, for all your hardships. I swear by my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is it I can do for you?
No, that's alright. We were just happy to help.
Nonsense, speak your desire that I might see it done.
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
Oh my god, we came here to ask about our fucking
A
sister.
splendid idea.
What? But my king is near Brew.
Our people have long memories. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people. And thus we shall grant you your request. Oh, I see this is gonna be a thing after the time skip. Still, that alone cannot repair our debt to you. Please accept this. Obtain the one-handed sword rebirth. Ooh, a weapon.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
The kaine? Oh, thank you, Fiora. I am sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem. Are they in love? Are they doing their baby love? They're gonna be kissing later after the time skip?
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
Ah, the foul disease that claimed my father's life.
Even a king couldn't recover from it.
I fear everything we tried ended in
It
failure.
seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Hell yeah, this was all a giant waste of time and will
It's
never
the
be
only
relevant
lead
again,
we have.
I'm sure. Pardon me, but what are these sealed
We
verses?
came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
Oh yeah, nothing really happened after we killed the big lizard, right? It didn't seem like we got a sealed verse.
And yes, we are well aware
Or
that
maybe my
refrains
new
penned by
ability
minstrels
was
half
it?
in their cups are hardly a reliable
Doppelganger
source of
thing?
information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses,
That's not a
orbs,
good idea,
crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
It's not a good idea, dude. Oh, one moment, please. May I ask you to visit us again? Of course. To return as
Of
friends?
course.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
Of course. Thank you. I promise to be careful. Dark wall. Oh. Erect a magical defensive barrier charged to increase the size of the wall. Yeah, I guess these are like when I would get the different pod abilities in Automata. Oh. I have no idea which of these is a goods. I really like having Dark Lance and Dark Blast. Oh, maybe I should try Rashomon Hand for a bit.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
But I gotta get the map and stuff. See.
And here's with the rules. I will guide you. Where shall I take you?
Oh. Weapon shop. I can skip. Weapon. Hereby engaged in trading of weapons. Would you like to buy something? Fuck yeah, I would. Oh, I can't afford Beastbane, but I can afford Earthworm's Claw, made from fossil of ancient pieces, who are unwieldy the most source buff. Therefore, you get out. Hello, Spacey. Do I have anything I can sell? Well, that's right, I can do fishing. Ooh, I got a ton of these. Well, one of my kittens is climbing me now. Alright. I gotta see these weapons. Earthworm's Claw. Oh, it really is just a big old claw. That's ridiculous. Katana. This looks a lot like a 2B weapon. Ooh. I'll use this for a bit. Look at it, it's like a chakram with the stick. Oh, what can I actually buy from the Strange Things store? That was where they had the stop signs and stuff. From the past civilization. We got. Oh, you can't actually buy things from it? Aw, man. Alright, grocery store. I'm just gonna go to the entrance for now. Oh, and I need to buy that map that someone pointed out where they sell it. I'ma do it. I remembered. I'm a good gamer. It was over here. Oh wait, is it this guy? General goods. Okay, okay. Desert map. Sod map. Watermelon. Other melon. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Bouncy fertilizer. Oh, increase that. Oh, I see. Well, I need to be able to get more melon per harvest. It's important.
Uran.
Alright. See ya, fuckers. Oh, I see. My lettuce is in my lap. Hello, lettuce. Hello, I need to do that quest that lets me plant things. Oh, dog. You're very dangerous. I gotta beat you before you get to me. And give me the chomp chomp. I'm gonna try to get some items so I can then sell them. I need more money for weapons.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
My book dad is proud of me.
I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
I love you, book dad. My little exploring babies. Look, kinda is a grumpy butt. She's a grumpy butt crack girl. These are yeah, I like this weapon. Yeah, Kaine is really cool. It's really too bad about her clothing. I got the Nier Automata download outfits, but it seems like you can't give her 2B's dress without her having the blindfold on, and I don't want that. That's no good. Hello, cabbage. How are you doing? Wait, before I go to Yonya, I gotta do that quest so that I can plant things. What did I need? I needed one more item. Tulip bulbs.
Why not?
She sells them, right? Tulip bulb, please. She doesn't sell them. Where do I get tulip bulb? Oh no!
I hope you.
I need tulip bulb.
I'm really. Oh,
Oh wait, you're no, not you.
ah, crap.
That did not sound.
Do you know about... It's a large...
I think we broke something.
Do you know... It's a large...
Oh wait,
Well, there is
there's
little
another
point
shop
in
around
finishing
here,
the
right?
good.
This one?
We've got some new.
No.
Come.
Yeah, I guess.
Do I have to go to Seaside? This person has a new quest for me.
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
Oh no!
I don't think so.
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. Please, you have to help me. Oh, my son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very...
Okay.
Alright, I'll find you
If I
weird
see
hat
him,
boy.
I'll let him know his father is worried.
Well, dang. I want to be able to plant things. Oh, there's a bug. There's a bug in... There's a bug. What is that bug? It's not a fly. There's a mysterious bug in my room. It's very distracting because I'm a cat.
We've got some nice materials in stock if you...
Make sure, yeah, he doesn't have anything.
Make sure you...
He sells worms. Oh wait, but I already have 10 of those. I don't need them.
Come back.
The bug. The prince of that other kingdom effectively has a weird hat because he wears his mask on top of his head. This is actually the missing king. He didn't die at all.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
Are you really though?
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
You bet.
I'll
Really?
rest up.
You'll stay with me?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Am I really gonna be able to stay? Bug. Get it. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. He's every Yoko Taro character. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I tried to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as my lips slowly flutter. His lips. What's he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with a s, and then it's a eh. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with a renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can't do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Who would the boy be if the boy isn't me? Is it a meal? Could it be a meal? We haven't met him yet.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Even in my dreams, I'm gaming.
Morning.
Ohio.
Morning.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I just...
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying
So
to
she
say.
also dreamed about a meal.
It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
This pisses me off. How old is she supposed to be? She doesn't look like she's like 5, but she talks like a fucking toddler.
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry. I'm gonna study hard so that next time we should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Whatever, you fucking
I'm ready to
baby
make
ass
that
baby.
stew anytime.
Look, it's a magical psychic dream. Wait, is she really supposed to be 6?
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
She doesn't look 6. Her shorts are way too short for a 6-year-old.
I guess in a way her Japanese voice is a little more suiting then, because she just always your baby Oni-chan. Oni-chan.
She's almost old enough to be Nanoha, the sexiest age. Ipopla.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing you to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. Wait, recent events in Dream the Village? I was hoping I might be able to get your advice dream on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, evil dream.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Look, she's just a little baby either way. I think some shit might be going down with dreams, you guys. Yeah, subtlety is not Yoko Taro's thing. If there's anything we know about him, subtlety is for cowards. Oh, if we're going up north, we can look for that guy's dog. His missing dog. Medicinal herb. Hey, that's just fun. That's just because he wants to be a sneaky boy. Sneaky secret boy. I don't want to miss any signs of dope. My eyes are looking out for dope. Puppy.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Alright, we didn't happen to run into Puppy yet. Maybe later. Oh boy.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way.
There's always trouble on the way. It's a video game.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Such cheek. His English dialogue is fun. Bounce.
Beware the words.
This guy's doing well.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Like dream.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Yeah.
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
Oh, what is this? There's like narration now that he's responding to. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Mel and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
I love it. I love that they added the he said.
Well, yes.
Said the mayor.
I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Mel's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Can he
That's
sleep?
just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Yeah, they did do this in Nier Automata with the Devila Popola backstory thing. They just had a visual novel for a little while. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Mel had seen. Oh, changed the subject to who Mel had seen. I'm horrible at reading on stream, apparently. And what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Could it be the word dream? Oh, I know. So I realized that this would have been the first time, and the other one would have been them doing it again. Mel and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless
that R, boy.
conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
This is more
It
fun,
has
though. They're having more
demolished
fun
it
with
utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over Mel like a contagion. Wait, said Mel suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Oh no, there's no voice acting anymore. Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. Thank you very much for the sub. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Mel's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Mel.
That sounds right,
he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground.
My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep.
The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper.
For the last month, I've done nothing but study to the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. Oh wait, that wasn't him saying that. I should probably be taking notes or something.
Vice immediately fired back.
I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it.
The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip.
I've tried to escape from the very moment I realized I was locked inside my dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it.
He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing.
My village was beautiful,
he said to no one in particular,
and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens.
Mel nodded in agreement. Wait a second, I didn't nod.
Look, if we can be
of any help, said Mel, just ask.
Now hold on.
It's all Mel talking, yes. Now hold on, I did not say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Mel to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence.
Grimoire! Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes?
The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face.
Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice. And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out.
Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you.
Payment is not required. We are eager as you to be done with this place.
The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called it the departing forms of Mel and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Mel slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of deja vu. I saw this man coming once before, he thought, but where? Mel's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, finding the exit and be home in time for dinner. Oh, thank you very much for raiding again. Hello. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. Moss-covered rock seemed determined to twist his ankle. Hey, y'all. Right now we're in the middle of this part of the game where it becomes just a text adventure. So enjoy me reading a lot of text out loud. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging Mel to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Mel snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Mel leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can the stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Mel slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Mel could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. Wait, so his mouth really does move on the book, I guess? Even though it doesn't when it's actually in a cutscene? The insects screamed. The forest howled. And then, just as Mel's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. He removed his hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Woo 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 ma, woo 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 ma. Shik 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 shik. As the insect symphony dims another decibel, Mel began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't calling out, they were asking a question. Music.
1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Bye-bye pages, is this a riddle?
I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place.
Then I leave it to you to answer.
1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh shit. I like it. I like that both of these answers work. I want to say a seesaw. Something that's ideal with 2 people but dangerous with 3. Oh, it's a seesaw. Weiss's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the word suddenly shifted. Wee wee wah, wee wee wah. Shik shiki, shik shiki. When Mel came to, he was once again surrounded by the sound of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words he had heard somewhere before. They demand a different answer. Alright. It's a secret. Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Mel sighed and gave the only answer that made sense.
It's a secret,
right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Mel like a rippling wave, opening a new path.
These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee.
Pleased at passing the test, Mel moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief for the other growth, for the other cheered mine as long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Mel after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion.
Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads.
As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Mel picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water.
Good heavens,
said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Every time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. A seesaw was an excellent answer. This is bullshit. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Well, it's gotta be the sunlight, right? You gotta be able to lie in the sunbeam. This is Nier Replicant, the remake of it.
Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it.
Mel gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all, this one is pretty easy. I entered through the window, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna say the right answer. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon.
In all my years, said Weiss, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place.
Hey look, cried Mel, awakening Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of the friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? It's in a dream, you dum-dum. Mel walked over and pounded the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape while his face was obscured by mist. Began Mel, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but in the night with 3. What am I? Well, that's just a man. This is a fucking basic bitch riddle. Mel tried to answer the cloaked man when he wanted, and then simply repeated the question. It's a man. mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Cried Mel. The man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Mel watched, mist seeped from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Mel and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Mel and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge it from his socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Mel withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed with with the details. This Froyo is head bunting my hands. She bump. The tale was done. The three of them laid down the forest ground and fell asleep. Mel cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would you just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Mel and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss, it is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place, no matter how unnatural they seem. The words are absolute, therefore if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was prison here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. Wait, I'm gonna need a drink. Drink after all this reading. I know, they're making me do way too much work. Things have a slightly more real quality to them, like visually real. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. Hey! The mayor shook Mel shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Good news, everyone. Oh wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Mel and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life takes some getting used to, the mayor said. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on his unsteady feet. No, I can't. Thank you very much for the song. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor suddenly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he exclaimed when the prayer was finished. It's a guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legends say that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as sealed verse. Gimme. Kill that tree. Mel and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed the gold had been found in the most unexpected places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. And the three of them said their goodbyes. Mel mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Mel tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyways, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Mel gave the mayor a nod and smiled, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? Sleeping legs are the worst. That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Whew.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know.
No kidding.
That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Did y'all enjoy story time? Obtained a sealed verse. Obtained dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Oh, I remember that from the opening. It's the Kyoko move. Increase the number of spikes.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes.
It didn't take much effort on your part.
If you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Was it a meal?
Don't overthink advice.
A meal? I want to meet a meal. Ha! Oh, Assassin's Creed.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way,
What's she doing
yes.
standing up? Do I wanna?
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for now I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in the fresh hell? Oh, what's this bop that's entering the scene? My box, my prison, my pussy and my crack is stuck beneath the stairways of the long unused catacombs of Infinite Castle. Outside I hear the sound of a funeral dirge that plays without ends. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes and eternally slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I clap the door to my jail and embedded thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours in. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain and I'm forced to turn away. It's us. Wait, this person should have a voice.
Who are you?
I asked, shaking hands, covering my face.
How have you come to this place?
I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Mel. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together.
The one known as Mel extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sound of heavy rainfall.
I never thought to hear that again,
I whisper.
Would that there were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet.
I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins.
There's so much of it.
Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my hand, and sort of save my rescuers no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. Yeah, it's a text-based adventure for this goofy thing. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dusty cobwebs. Searching for the door of the next room, I come across a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of the door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch the piece of mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses! I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses! I look from the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into the tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door, leaving the most terrible of rooms. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking text adventure shit. I squint down the dim corridors. We gotta go east. What if I go west and I'm just going backwards? I would go north. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going northeast. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sound of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rest china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of feast is a corpse! And are all the invited guests! An army of foul wriggling insects has made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. Well, you can eat the buns at least. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on chairs upon which the dead was seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up to the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, it's a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls have committed some terrible crime for which they are supposed punishment, though in truth I suspect they committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Ayy. I squint down the dim corridors while I'm gonna keep going north. I guess I'll help you make it to the front door. Break it down! Someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Mel and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. Da-da-da, storm go away. How can I thank you? You're dressed? Asked Vice. Then you are a woman, madam? I am. I proffered into a smile. I suppose that comes as something of surprise, seeing as how I only existed in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Mel is disappointed that the torn dress will give no further description, but he hides it well. What? Is he a horny young man? Gross. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forward to our awakening. But behind us and awakening another kind of way. On account of says, so they put to life, crossed to and fro in front of the broken windows. Castle dead had been awakened in the new life with shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Jeez.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Why is she... That dream made me hungry. Because of the feast. Delicious. Wait, is there a save point here? Yeah, I'm gonna save. I actually have to go grab another drink because of all this reading. But look, I have an AFK animation now that I just hinted at. I sleep. And look what I can do. I'm not actually asleep. Alright. I know, okay, I think I need to take my time more when reading. I try to start reading right away before I have it just to the sentence, and I think that's why I end up being so bad at reading out loud.
And
I'm super good reader.
This work certainly is tried.
I know.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions.
Alright. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Mel have never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
They're still voice acting for now.
What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. There goes the voice acting. Under the seat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Mel nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in his place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. Are they going to eat the sand? The heat reflected from the road made Mel lightheaded. His feet hurt. He crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Mel glanced at Weiss's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Mel's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. Same boy. He tried not to look further than the next step, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Mel lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water? Asked Weiss. Preposterous! I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off it. It's a mirage! Without waiting for a response, Mel sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Mel closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Mel shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes widened once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. It's Goofy. Let's see. Put his hands on his eyes. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water. Without a shout, he bounded off in search of it. So they kept doing it. Stop this at once! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Mel's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, and then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the City of Art. Mel looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Mel, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky. But that's where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had dull spirals on their ends, while others possessed the triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Mel. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. It's a public works project. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silently on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Wait. Chotomate. Chotomate. They're just describing a fucking modern city, aren't they? The big tall rectangles are skyscrapers. I get it. I get it. Alright. Because I was talking about street lights. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never been encountered. This sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose, the abstract works around them. Mel and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shapes of humans. Mel uttered a sigh of release as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. Stupid. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled on their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. There's an Alpha and a Beta. As Mel moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from top of one of the sculptures, alighting on the statue's shoulder and emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shattered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Mel. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Mel. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying,
said Beta. He turned to Mel and threw his hands in the air.
Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one.
What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state of silence, once again enveloped the city. Wait, so... When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. Mel furrowed his brow and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the other forms will only speak lies. Oh no, I forgot exactly what they said. Fuck it. The real one's Gamma. The light grew stronger and stronger until Mel and Weiss were forced to turn away.
It would seem we failed.
No.
Yeah.
We'd best act more...
This is the worst job.
And another victim.
I figured a book like...
Even I...
Alright, I can assume I can fast skip through the text and still... I'm gonna pay more attention
What
this
do
time.
you think, Vice?
Okay. I'm gonna pay super attention. Fuck it, I'm going with beta. And if not, you can all laugh at me. The real one's beta. Oh, those Mel's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were really telling the truth, began Vice in a dry tone of lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes, but in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta's fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Yeah. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That means that Alpha and Beta are liars. This situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which means leaves two tensions. Yeah. Alright. As Vice finally finished the explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled to dust. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful tone. The time for waiting has arrived. The villager slowly looked around the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Mel, just like the mayor. Oh, is it because everyone is like a copy of people from before the fall of civilization or whatever?
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place
So they're all
before.
remembering their previous lives?
Okay, that's enough. Don't need... Okay. There.
Yes. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
So if in that
You're
case,
telling
maybe
me.
these are people
Anyway,
that like
let's
lived
go
in
see
the
the
same
mayor.
city as me back in the day? Maybe everyone in this world was just like within a very particular area. And we all knew each other before we were replicant people or something?
Oh, how what here?
Wow, this looks valuable.
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown. But
Well, we appreciate it.
thank you again.
Show me the sword. Faith, it's just a fucking katana. It's just a basic ass katana. Oh, the babies are crying to be let out of the bathroom because I just fed them. One moment. Wait, why didn't Kaine come? She knew that we were gonna have to do all that reading.
It's truly magnificent.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Yo, Popola, you won't believe it. Text-based adventures. Ogue. Wait, what's that?
Look.
Would that be the canine we were looking for?
No! I don't have an appropriate sad face. Ooh. Kaine, help me get revenge for Doge. This bullshit, guys. Okotaro's a bully. Bully.
It's the missing dog. That poor old man's gonna be pretty upset. We should at least give him a proper burial.
Okay,
Hey,
but be
wait.
sure to absorb his
I think the
blood
dog
first.
has something in his mouth.
That's an important resource. Don't show your butt crack to the dog. That's
It's
rude.
some kind of leaf.
This is a rather dangerous location for leaf hunting. I wager this decision cost the animal its life.
Well, the least we can do is bring it back to the old man.
This special leaf.
It's too bad about that poor dog. This is gonna be hard for that old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That include you, Vice?
In In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time I may simply wink out of existence.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Say,
Yeah?
see here, lad. If I ever find myself departing this world,
Quit being morbid, Vice. Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
one can always hope, I suppose.
We're such good friends. I worry about my book friend. Ah! I need dumb white. I always do more white. Your shade here. Look at this one. Someone look up where you can get tulip bulbs. I want to be able to plant melon. I gotta be able to plant melon. There's another quest for me now.
Please, tell me right away if you find him.
Oh wait, he's missing his other son.
Excuse
His
me.
non-dog son.
Have you seen...
You mean Granddad? He passed away. His heart finally gave out on him.
Well, that solves that.
Oh, man. Looks like he went with his best friend after all. Here, hold on a
Seafront,
second.
okay.
His dog had this leaf in his mouth when we found him.
That's the herb Granddad used for his heart medication. Max must have been fetching it for him.
Oh no.
Well, I suppose I owe you a great deal.
Such a faithful animal.
You think Max and Granddad are together in heaven?
I do.
Sure.
I'm sure of it.
What a nice story, you fucking asshole. Alright, seafront. We gotta go seafront. I might go ahead and go because I want to be able to grow things. Oh wait, that guy with the fragile package wanted me to take it to seafront too, right?
I'm really sorry, but
Oh, that's too bad.
Wait, is that cat still here? I want to say hi to the cat. There was a cat here. Cat! Hello? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. She's beautiful.
Oh no. Not this task again.
we'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Well, I'm sure not gonna let Kaine handle it.
Indeed, the hussy's foul language would reduce our precious cargo to dust.
Yep, fucking yap. Get moving already.
Okay. Where's the person I gotta give the package to? That one wasn't too hard, actually. Assuming that nothing crazy happens in the next 5 seconds. Oh wait, I can save. I can save just in case.
You seem to be in good spirits.
Oh, I am. My new flower shop is already far more successful than I ever dreamed.
Does it sell tulip bulbs?
Really?
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good... In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend in the area to come live with me here. It's the least I can do after all I put her through.
She's probably dead, right? Everyone in the area's gotta be fucking
The only
dead.
problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there. So I was
Oh, okay.
Sounds like it's time sensitive.
Oh, really?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. But I did manage to cultivate a Phrygia. She's always liked Phrygias.
Cultivating lunar tears must require a remarkable amount of work.
Yeah, even so. It's nice that guy works so hard to be able to invite his girlfriend out to join him.
Whatever.
Hey, are you the kid who
Huh?
Oh yeah, he's got his silly
How'd
hat.
you...
I like that he's a young man.
Your father's worried sick about you. Why'd you
He
leave
looks like a
anyway?
silly stoner guy.
Because he wants me to, like, take up the family business. And I ain't doing it, man. I'm a rebel.
Yes, we can see that. Well, perhaps you should let your father know that you're alive and...
Oh, man. Why do people always gotta hassle me? Yeah, alright. The guy who runs the tavern's been helping me since I got here. I was thinking I could, like, cook dinner or something, but I don't have any ingredients or whatever, so, yeah.
I like that he's like, I think I'm supposed to give you a quest.
If it'll get you back home to your father sooner, then fine. I'll help.
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish all the time, every day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking he might, like, want to try eating meat or whatever, you know, for a change. So could you give me, like, 5 pieces of mutton and 3 pieces of goat meat? I can find the pans and spoons and stuff, so just bring the meat to his place whenever, man.
Looks like we've got everything the runaway kid asked for.
That's adorable.
But who can say if said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Well, probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he left her in the village.
I'm listening to their conversation.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude. Why did they not think about how much time and distance would separate them?
It doesn't matter anymore. They'll be able to see each other just fine soon enough.
Let us hope this is the case.
Damn. I still don't have enough inventory.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm trying to get into the...
You mean like selling local products?
Not products so much as... But
Oh my
right
God,
now,
this is
if I
another
could make
quest.
just one transaction...
I wouldn't mind getting some...
Seriously?
What do you need?
Alright, what does he
That's a
want?
pretty big list, so you might... I need 10 bundles of wool, 5...
Oof, that's
Take your time.
I don't even know where to get half that stuff. Fuck this guy. I have a fragile package. I need to give it to whoever needs it before something happens to it. It's very stressful.
What, this?
Care for some
I need tulip bulb. Tulip bulb.
Thanks for your business.
Okay, that's taken care of. Nice.
We got the...
Who wants a fragile package? Map. Maybe after a certain point in the game, they just move here.
Hope to see you again.
Oh. How's this?
If you're ready to get...
Oh, this fishing guy.
Come back.
Yeah, always feel free to tell me if the balance is off. Oh. Oh, this is probably for that other quest. I wanna...
Hey there.
Oh, thank you.
We should tell the client we delivered...
Yeah!
Hi. Are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Oh, he's both quests.
Runaway?
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive.
He sent me on a fetch quest just to get rid of me? What a fucking poo-poo butt.
Hey there. Any...
Well, we have a local special. It's pretty much all...
Please, tell me you want mutton and goat meat.
Would you? I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines.
Alright, not right now, dude. What's going on?
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
What? That's an interesting thing for it to pause and make him say. Wait, no, I don't want to. Wasn't there another item? Maybe my eyes deceive me. Hey, Seal. How you doing? Oh. I was expecting it to be seal poop because it's right under his butt. Hello, Seal. Hello, Seal. Give you a pat. It's Nene. Oh, I can do that push box puzzle right this time now that I know that I can pull box. It's a seal pearl. Wink. Okay. It's super easy if you can pull box. And then, just pull that. Push that. What we got? Item. Black pearl. It was foretold. Is that it? Mysterious.
My leg's still bothering.
Well, all right then. I get along with humans even though I'm a cat. And when it comes to fish, I just love it because I'm a cat. Alright. Oops. Oh no, I still need Inoshishi. Oh, look at how he's flute. What a cutie. I love their big wide tails. They're pretty Tosimo kawaii if you ask me. Now Kaine can just jump. She can jump to new areas. She has Dragoon style super jump. Boo. That joke was straight boorish. I got eggy. They didn't bother hiding them because they knew I found where they hid them.
That's 3 medicinal herbs, 3...
Which job should I give you first?
What?
I heard someone needs help organizing books. I wrote down the client's location.
Okay. What?
That's 3 medicinal herbs, 3...
Hey, you ever heard Devil on Popola sing?
Yeah, she's singing right here.
Sure. devil is singing.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the two of them singing together.
No.
They used to come here and sing all the time. Lately, they're...
Sure.
I'm not doing all the quests or anything. I mostly want to do the quests that I can plant things. And I ended up picking up and doing some other quests while I was at it.
I bought...
Dang.
Yeah. Examine the field next to Mel's house to plant any seeds in your possession. Over time, the seeds will grow into flowers, fruits, and vegetables that you can harvest. Yeah! Oh, and I can tell that guy about his shit son. Yo, your son's a little shit.
Hey there.
No, I haven't.
He's in Seafront.
Oh, crud. Let me guess. Did he tell you an elaborate... That boy is...
So that whole story was a...
Since I cannot imagine you letting this go, perhaps we should return...
Good idea. We... What's wrong?
How can a son bring so much despair to his family? He seems completely ignorant of the pain he has caused. It's deplorable.
Tell me about your book family.
I love it when you sound like a grumpy old man, Vice.
Perhaps I only sound that way because I have existed since time immemorial.
I like when he does a little spinny for effect.
You know, I'm not exactly sure.
They say memory loss is a sign of old age.
Well, it's still preferable to being a deplorable liar like that son.
Oh, can you fish here? Nah. Alright. How do I... How I plant. How to plant. Oh! Ha-ha! Watermelon. The amount of items you can harvest from your field depends on fertilizer and water supply. Watering frequency only affects plants at each stage of growth, so try watering a little bit over a long period of time. How many plants can I plant? I'm gonna plant more watermelon. And then over here I'll plant watermelon. And then there's a spot over here where I gotta plant watermelon. Okay. Oh, there's space for one more. Let's put a watermelon there. Alright, so that's a watermelon row. Can I make another row? Nope. Well, we got everything we really need. We gotta water them. Water the melon. I guess I should have fertilized before I planted. I didn't know that was the order of operations. Dump. Alright, my children. My children will grow up healthy and strong. Become big, healthy, strong watermelon cats. Now back to saving the world or whatever the fuck we were doing.
I write Bill letters every single day. He always worries about me, but I feel fine.
Oh, I can't go in here now.
What is the purpose of this place?
It shows the Bowers.
Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner. What's that?
It's the first boss.
It resembles the shade we saw in the lost shrine.
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popa.
This is very suspicious, eh?
It's a sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
Huh. Oh, maybe that represents us getting through the dream tree situation? That counts as a boss?
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Airy. Who would make a figure of that anyway?
Popoa, what the fuck you doing?
This is from the junk heap.
Oh yeah,
For
that
a
thing.
decoration, it's certainly...
Hey, Popola. You got some shit to answer for.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately.
I'm okay. I can't...
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
This fucking
The work
banal ass
probably
shit.
won't happen for a while. But once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on... I'll mark the location of his house. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder.
Got it.
Ah, just more fucking little quests. I theoretically maybe have more important things to do. Though I guess for now. Oh, there's a quest!
Hey there. You mind giving me a hand with this?
Sure.
Popola asked me to organize her bookshelves, but it's kind of... Here. This book goes in the second shelf from the left, on the east side of the second floor.
This is a stupid outfit. I talked to the boy about organizing the books. Wait. So this is the east side. Oh, wait, she said second floor? Meow. Her outfit reminds me of those random people from, I think they were people from Besaid in Final Fantasy X, who just kind of had weird butt outfits. This is kind of their culture, you know?
The first book is...
Thank you. Now take this book to the third shelf from the right, on the south side of the first floor.
Hey, Vice?
Yes, lad.
Aren't you all powerful? Can't you just, you know, use magic to zap
Good
this place into...
question.
Here we are.
Oh damn, I guess I interrupted that fun dialogue. Sorry. I was too efficient. I was too fucking good at video games.
The second book is...
Oh wow. That's a huge... Anyway.
This is just horrible cabbage. Can you believe this shit? I got a cabbage in my lap.
A canal, is it?
He says meow
Fascinating.
meow meow.
If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
I know, if only I could
Think
keep doing
borne
that kind of work.
aloft by the winds, lad. It takes stamina to maintain this height.
That's adorable. Cabbage soup, cabbage soup, cabbage soup, lettuce soup, lettuce soup, lettuce soup. Is there any no shishi for Mishi? No shishi. Wait, I went the wrong way. Ah. Oops. I won't be out soon.
If you cannot swim, why do you keep leaping into bodies of water?
Shut up.
It's not me. It's almost like my body just does it on its own.
Meta. Oh, does she have any quest for me?
Oh, I forgot. Next time you're in Seafront?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I'm on the way there anyway.
The black squalls in our village now.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I was thinking it doesn't seem like anyone else in the village is suffering from black scrawl. So I didn't know if it was a normal kind of disease. Will came back. He came back home to see me. Yay! Or my Inoshishi. Inoshishi. Let's go. Sorry, dude. Ha ha. Oh oh. He ha. Oh, red back.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal?
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back.
This delivery is very silly.
I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh,
It sounds like it might be the same voice actor as Nier.
Where are you?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Right? It sounds like it could be the same guy.
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
All right, then I guess we'll...
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red...
Oh, that's cute that they have Max-ing accessories.
But none who felt the need to wander about.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault.
He's gonna find out she pawned it off or some shit.
Just stay calm.
We got the latest.
I need to find fertilizer. Oh wait, I don't know what kind of fertilizer she wanted. Maybe I'll just buy some of these.
Hope to see you again.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Hey there, I'm
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
What's this lady know?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know...
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me?
Whoa,
Sorry,
stranger danger, stranger danger, bye.
Welcome.
Oh, she's just selfish.
Hope you come.
We've got precious.
Buy materials, okay.
See you later.
I know, I'm just a baby boy with a katana.
Hey there. Do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
Red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while.
What the hell is your hairdo, girl?
Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If you're ready to
That hair's ratchet.
come back.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just
gotta
hope
listen
she
to
hasn't
what they
been
say.
attacked by shades or anything.
It'd be funny if I could jump into this and I just immediately drown somehow. You don't know anything else, dude?
Oh, I've been such.
Oh, we gotta see if I can run into that stoner boy again. And tell him off.
That old lady in the lighthouse is a real pain.
I'm just gonna see if I see any quest icons. We already know what that guy wants. If we end up finishing the stream around here, that could actually be good because I can do a lot of side quest stuff without being in the middle of something else. Though I might accidentally happen upon whatever's going on with the lady.
You're looking
do you
for
know?
a kid who ran away from home? There was
Oh,
a
that guy.
strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into facade.
Facade, huh?
Okay, he's around there. I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, hello, ladies. Oh, hello, ladies.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
What I'm wondering is whether she got by shades or whether she became a shade. And then I'm like, is that what Black Scrawl does? It just turns you into a shade in general. But if that's the case, then how is that different from whatever the fuck is going on with Kaine, who seems to think that she doesn't have the Black Scrawl but is somehow half shade? Mysteries upon mysteries.
My little ladies. My little ladies.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
You handed over the red bag.
Oh no. This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh god. How could this happen to her?
Pretty
And
easily
this
in
is
this
all
world.
my fault.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
Yeah, ask about his dirty business.
It's because
Your tutor?
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Boo! I want the hot gossip about your dead wife.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
But what did you do, guy?
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
What did you do, guy? You about to confess to some adultery?
I see. So, he found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked
So I guess you didn't become a shade in any case.
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling. But I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault.
This is shitty voice acting.
Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot. Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
This is stupid. I want to listen.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
I'm glad that this is actually mad about the apple.
Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your back. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
No, you're the poo-poo boy. Your wife did nothing wrong. She lost the bag in a dangerous area, you shit.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there.
Okay, 5-year-old.
Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Uh-oh. Did I cross a line there?
No.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Oh, shit.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
No, that's not okay, lady. Now you're the bad.
You there. My husband's in the wrong...
Pardon?
No.
To discard a man's
There's nothing wrong with
precious
the stamp
hobby
collection.
is a rather heinous act.
Oh, yeah, of course you to take his side. Figures. He'd fit right in with his pile of collectible trash.
Oh, I says, bitch.
Collectible trash? Now see here.
And I was on your side, lady, 1 hour later.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf?
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable
I'm a
hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as...
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Oh.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake
Married
you a nice
couples,
apple
am I
pie.
right? That's stupid.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first...
Oh heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
ridiculous.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Okay.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
CSI, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this stream here. I think that'd be a good place for me to be able to do some other side quests. And... oh, we've been going for a little over 2 hours now, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you all very much for coming and helping me with the game and watching me play Nier. Meow, meow, meow. And I'll see you next time, I hope. Sayonara.